Functional locations all have lifecycle states that define the status of that functional location, whether it's an active location, new, or decommissioned, for example. Let's go in and take a look at these lifecycle states. From the menu at the top, we will select under Modules, Asset Management. Under Asset Management, we'll expand Setup and then expand Functional Locations, and then let's select Lifecycle States. On the Lifecycle States screen, I can see all of the states that have been created so far. When I select Active, I can see all of the details at the right-hand side on how this was set up. I also can see the lifecycle models associated with this state, and then underneath, I can see the basic setup. Let's go ahead and start a new one. We'll select New, and then under the lifecycle state, we'll go ahead and create, let's say we'll create a decommissioned or ended location. So let's type in ended, and then under the name, this is pretty open, and you'll notice that as we enter this information, the details appear here on the left. So I can see what appears underneath. So under the name, let's go ahead and call this ended also, but I'm going to add not in use. I won't have any information showing up under the lifecycle models yet because we don't have this activated and associated to any lifecycle models. But under the General FAST tab, we can then start going in defining how we want this to appear. Under the Functional Location section, if I mark the active toggle bar as yes, the functional location then is going to be active at this state. I can automatically create assets with the same functional location name and assign this state. I can rename this location at this state. Under new sublocations, I can allow new sublocations to be created at this state. Under install assets at locations, I can allow assets to be installed at this location at this state. I can also allow functional locations to be deleted at this state. Under the Asset State section, you can automatically update asset lifecycle states for all of the assets installed on this location by choosing the state from this Lifecycle State drop-down menu. An example that you could use for this is, say, you close down a functional location to the state of ended. Then you have the option to automatically change the lifecycle state of the associated assets to not in use. We'll click on Save, and our lifecycle states for our functional location has been created.